Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be taking some stuff out of the mold. I did pour a dream catcher here. There's the top part. I used mica powder this time, or pigment powder. This is purple. And then here's the feathers in the little centerpiece. I do have purple and teal glitter in there with the purple mica powder. And then if you guys remember, I poured this little skull left over with some blue and white alcohol ink. What the hell, we're going to see how it turns out. So let's go on and pop this little skull out here. It's been sitting in here for, I don't know, a little over a week. I don't know what I do with these little skulls, but they are kind of cool looking. I will definitely get you in here so you guys can see that with the blue and white alcohol ink. This is perfect gear shifter knob shape. You would just have to drill the hole out here. So I just gotta sand the bottom a little bit. I was thinking about making these like pen holders, just drilling some holes in the top of his head and then putting a pen in there. But I don't know. He works good for a paperweight. Just all kinds of little stuff. I have a couple of these different ones made. So we have him. It's pretty cool. So here's the top part of the dream catcher. So let's get this pulled out of here. I just poured this yesterday. So it definitely has to sit some more. This I'm making for a friend of mine because I made her one before. And I didn't realize the alcohol ink outside is not UV protected. Remember, I'm not a professional. I just wing it as I go. And hers is all faded and mine's not. So I remade her one for her birthday. She knows who she is. Her favorite color is purple. Oh. Ooh, there's a lot of different little nooks and crannies in that mold. I have to go through each little spot here, but that's where you hang it here. I think it's beautiful. So pretty. That purple is gorgeous. Alright, so we have the top part. Then we have the little middle part here. If I can get it out. Stuff like this with the fine little detail is super, super hard to get out. And I am working on some cups, but that will be definitely next week's video. So here's the little centerpiece. See, I need to get in there and get that out. But this still needs to set for a couple days. So you would kind of attach it there and hang it. Which I could still get the strings in there and stuff. Alright, let's check these feathers out. Because I just did some purple mica powder and some teal and purple glitter. So let's get these out of here. The glitter, because I live in Florida, I have one hanging outside that's like a fuchsia and teal glitter, and it's been hanging out front all summer long. It hasn't lost its color or its shape. This is absolutely beautiful. Can you guys see that? So this side of the feather, you see a little more purple, and this side you see a little more of the glitter. Oh my goodness, I don't know how well you can see that. So we're going to pop all these feathers out here. Two of the feathers I just did glitter only, and that is the two smallest ones, and it's purple and teal glitter. They are absolutely gorgeous, y'all. Look at that. And in the sun outside, they just sparkle. I mean, you don't have to hang this outside, but she has her other one hanging outside, so I figure I'd make her another one. Beautiful. This turned out gorgeous. Nina. I swear, these damn dogs. There's another. It's a lot of feathers. It's a lot of epoxy it takes to do these dream catchers. So we have what? So we have 2, 4, 6, 7 feathers and 2 centerpieces. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, this is the closest I could get to teal, purple, and a little pink string to hang all this together. So let me get all this situated and we'll be right back. Okay, so I started tying the strings around. I think the colors worked out great, but I like to leave a little excess string so when you're hanging it, the strings hang down all over it. You'll see the finished product. But what you do is you lay this out and then you put your centerpiece on. So the little dream catcher thing is tied to the big one. So now I'm just laying out the feathers, trying to figure out placement where they're going to go, and this is how it's going to be. Now, I did mine the same way that's hanging out front. I have 3 different colors of string, and then the other string in the wind. The excess pieces actually look really good on there. So let me finish tying these together and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so I have everything tied up where I want it. You see the little extra string. Excuse me. Now, remember each side is going to be different. So for right now, I went through it and I put just a little super glue on all the knots. But I think this is going to be absolutely beautiful I think she's gonna love it. So I'm gonna let this side dry, and then I'm gonna flip it over, and we're gonna put some glue on the other side on those knots, and we'll hang it up and see how it looks. Okay, so dream catcher is done. I put glue on both sides of the knot here, as you can see. It's hard to tell because it's inside, but it is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at the purple with the teal glitter. Look at that. Now, in a different light, or like outside, and I added some few string pieces here. See how it's got the string hanging down on it? This excess string. I kind of like the way it looks. That's how mine is. That's outside. But I mean, this thing is absolutely beautiful, y'all. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I hope she likes it. It needs to sit for a couple days. So I'm just going to take it back in my room and hang it up. I'm going to let the glue dry on the knots first. And that's it. If you guys like what you see, subscribe, like, comment, and share. I post every Wednesday on this channel, whether it's cooking, crafts, whatever other weird stuff I'm doing. And then, man, that is truly beautiful. And I do shorts all the time randomly. All right, you guys, take care. Have a great rest of your week.